Some people have expressed concern about the strength, so I can easily deal with this. What seems to be the opinion is you can't fix a fixing in the end grain of a piece of wood because it's just not strong enough. I disagree, but there's one simple way to test. I've got it. This has got. Let me just show you the screws I'm using. If you use the right gear, it's not a problem. Right, that's the screws I'm using. Stainless steel in the end of here, with the two brackets on. Let's give it a test. Put this here and we'll whack a couple of screws in. This will test for lots of things. Test the brackets for strength as well. Now if I don't get these exactly even, it won't hang straight and it'll put more strain on one than the other, but I don't even care. So right, I'm assuming you can see my feet. Put my foot in there, grab on, let's start bouncing. Absolutely nothing. 14 stone. Didn't even bend the brackets, to be honest. Is that enough for you? I haven't patented the bracket. I initially released the concept onto YouTube spring, very early this year. So now it's unpatentable. No one can patent it. I didn't want to go down the patent route because it's so costly. It cost about 30k to patent a small bracket like this worldwide, and it can take up to 3 years. And if you've applied for your patent, fair enough, you can say patent pending, but there's still no guarantee that the patent office will grant you a patent or anything. So it's super risky, super expensive, and I actually don't need a patent. The bracket, as it's been published on YouTube, is automatically copyrighted as a design. So I have automatic design right on this shape. Copyright covers shape, patent covers how something works. So no one can get a patent because I've already disclosed how it works, but I can protect the shape. So obviously I'm thinking the next question will be, well, what if somebody was to make it in a different shape? That's true, you could make a different shape to this and knock out millions of them and sell them. I would have no legal comeback whatsoever. The issue, the rub though, is that if you change the shape of this, it won't work. If you changed it, there are other ways to do it, but none of them have the benefit that this has. I've seen loads of versions appearing on the internet since I released the concept. A brilliant guy, he just took a piece of metal with 2 holes in and twisted them at 90 degrees. That's effectively exactly what that is. But the issue with something super simple like that is it doesn't have the range of movement that this would have, so you wouldn't be able to build the same range of things that this one. It also has a bit more metal, so it'll be a little bit more expensive, and it's also probably not copyrightable or patentable in any way because it's just a piece of twisted metal. They're already on the market. No one can copyright a piece of twisted metal, whereas this is a distinct design. So I think that is copyrightable. So that's what I'm relying on for IP protection, is a design copyright. So next question would be, are they making these in China now? That some Chinese chaps in the video. That's unlikely because markets don't work that way. You don't get a factory, fire up a load of millions of brackets and send them across to America, Europe, and hope somebody's going to buy them. That's not how it works. There's a whole supply process, and it usually starts at the marketing end. Someone markets an idea, a product. That's what these videos are for, marketing, to see if there's a demand, and then that demand goes down to the manufacturer. So you get manufacturing done when you know you have demand. A few people are saying it's not nothing unique. I've seen these before. I've used them before. No, it definitely is unique. People have said offset brackets on Screwfix. Just go and get an offset bracket and Screwfix. That's totally not the same thing. This is has very specific geometry. If you change anything about this, it won't work. And an offset bracket from Screwfix certainly won't work. The hole is pointing in the wrong direction. It's like an L. It's like an L bracket with a hole in the bottom and a hole in the side. It's two holes in a bend exactly the same, but the upright bend is in upright hole is facing the wrong way. That simply won't work. People are assuming it's just a bent piece of metal with two holes in. It's a little bit more involved than that, in that it's very specifically shaped and very specifically bent.